Hello, my name's Katie and welcome to this Basics in Clothing video. Today I'm going to investigate what are the basics. Do I have the basics? Do I even need or want the basics? Let's have a look. Now today I'm coming to you from my wardrobe. This is my actual wardrobe. It's not a stunt wardrobe. It's not a studio built made to look like a wardrobe. It's my actual wardrobe. Now onto basics in clothing. What are they? Now I watched a lot of videos and read a lot of articles about basics and what they are. I won't list any of them because they pretty much all said the same thing. So basics in clothing are your most versatile pieces of clothing. They're clothes that can go with anything else, that you can just chuck on without thinking about it. For that reason, they tend to be in neutral colours, so black, white, brown, cream, maybe navy blue. They're not high fashion, they don't have fancy details or prints or colours that can tie them down to any one fashion style and make them incompatible with other fashion styles. So some examples of basics that all the videos I watched mentioned were t-shirts, jeans, a pair of pants, some basic shoes, a jacket or a cardigan or a coat of some sort, maybe a dress if you're the kind of person who wears dresses. And a couple of the videos mentioned things like jewellery, very light basic jewellery, maybe a heavy coat depending on what kind of climate you live in. Someone like me though, for example, wouldn't need a heavy coat because I live in Australia and it's pretty warm most of the year round and I don't really get cold anyway. One thing that I did notice that most of the videos left out were a lot of really warm to hot weather gear, so sandals or a tank top. Depending on where you live and who you are, the basics are going to differ. And on that note as well, it also depends on what your basic style is. So for example, if your style is quite formal and preppy, then you might have a white shirt with say tan coloured pants as your basics. If your style is a lot more edgy, you might have say black jeans and a black denim jacket as your basics. You might also be able to go a little bit outside your range of what the standard basic might be. So for example, if your style is really kawaii and cute, maybe a pink t-shirt might be a basic. That might go with everything in your wardrobe. Or you might have signature patterns, say polka dots, and a lot of your clothes have polka dots on them, so they would go with each other. I'm not going to tell you any one thing that you particularly need to get because everybody is different, and so what you need is probably going to be different to what I need. So the next thing I did was to try and figure out whether I actually have any of the basics, and so I went through all of my clothes and I made up this inventory. So it lists the item, the colour, which fashion styles it might go with, whether or not I know it fits or not, if I've never even worn it or not, and where I'm storing it because I have a lot of clothes in a lot of different places squirreled away throughout my house. So yeah, I want to be able to find it again later. So according to my research, most of my basics are black, which I found a bit odd because I have stated before that I don't like black and I don't like wearing it whenever possible. So I have 6 pairs of jeans, one of which is black, the rest blue, and one maroon I think. 2 basic t-shirts, all the rest were either too colourful or too fancy to be classed as basics. And I have a lot of t-shirts. This drawer, this drawer. I had 5 dresses that could be plain enough to be classed as basics and 3 of them were black. I had 7 tank tops that were in colours that could be classed as basics and 4 of them were black. And then I had these. I had 11 pairs of black pants. And these aren't even pants that are in my rotation. These are pants that I found in my mending and alterations basket. All of these I was not even wearing. Some of them just needed the buttons sewn on and a few of them just still had the tags on. I'd never worn them. I probably have about 3 or 4 more pairs of pants that I was actually wearing, which comes to a total of what, 15? You see, I used to work in an office full time. And my standard outfit was I would wear black pants and then I would alternate my top half to be something interesting and fun. Now, when you think about it, even if you're wearing black pants 5 days a week, depending on how often you do laundry, you might not even need 5 pairs. But to be safe, let's just say you might need between 6 to 8, just to be really on the safe side. You don't need 15 pairs. Now, considering that I don't work at the moment, and when I do in the future, it's probably not going to be full time. It may not even be in an office, it may be from home. I don't need any of these black pants anymore. So I've decided that I'm going to donate some of them, and some of them will need mending first, just the buttons being put back on and that sort of thing. Some of them I'm going to put aside and I'm going to try altering them to make them more interesting, so watch out for that in a future video. Then I had a bunch of other clothes which you might be able to consider basics if your style was a bit more narrow and focused. Like I mentioned before, if your style mostly consisted of pastels or a certain colour or print, for example. So I had this dress, which is a blue. It's not a navy blue. It's a very classic shape, so it has this button-down placket in the front with a sort of shirt-like neckline, which is a very classic shape that could go with a lot of things. The colour, however, is a little bit brighter than navy blue, so it could be a bit too bright to match with any other colour. These pants, which I got recently, I was hoping would serve me well on days when I'm feeling my grunge vibes. Now, the red and black tartan is not technically a basic. However, if check was your signature print and you often wore black and or red, then this would definitely be considered a basic, I think. Not a basic, but very cute. These items here, this light brown coloured top and a cream cardigan, they could definitely be considered basics if your signature style was a moiré or a cottagecore style. These would probably go with just about anything in your wardrobe. Here's a black peasant style top, which I've had for many, many years. Black is a very good neutral colour. It does have this lace detail and a tie-up neckline. So this could be a basic if your style is, say, a dark marie, strega, maybe even like romantic goth style. I've kept this even though, you know, the whole black thing, because the details on it are just so cute. And I just, anything lace, I just snap up. Having said all of that though, Rachel Maxey did say in one of her recent videos, life's too short for basics, and you know what, I tend to agree. Sorry, I can't remember exactly which video. If I remember, I'll link it down below. If you want to have basics, if you think that'll make your life easier, then go for it. I'm not going to stop you. But if you prefer every single outfit to have that complete wow factor from top to bottom every single day, I think that's fantastic and I think you should go for it. I think you should do whatever you want. It's your body, it's your life, you should live it the way that you want to, and don't let anyone stop you. I think you're amazing, and I think you're fantastic. I'm proud of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. It would really make my whole month, really, not just my day. Wherever you are and whenever you are, I think you're amazing. Stay safe and have a good day. Bye. I feel like a news reporter standing here like this. Maybe I should... This is Katie Theodorus, reporting from her wardrobe. Flared bell bottoms or, you know, fancy stuff. Ta-da! Wardrobes, because there's another one there, there's another one there, there's another one over there.